Today we're going to cover how to add or edit the bond that you have in your project. Now in this case you'll notice that on my project I don't actually have any bond currently displaying. So the first thing we're going to cover is how to add that bond in. Ultimately you can click on your bids in the menu, you can hit edit, and then scroll down and you can choose scenario properties. Now this is going to allow you to turn the bond on for the specific project that you're working in. There is a way to turn it on in the database, so that way for every project moving forward, that bond will automatically show up, and I'll show you that here in just a moment. But for turning the bond on inside of the project, you go up to the bids option in the menu, you go to edit, and then you choose scenario properties. Once you choose scenario property, you'll have a bond option, and then you'll have this scenario as bondable checkbox. This is how you're going to turn the bond on. Now your bond may look a little different from mine. You may not have your dollar amounts with your percentages in there. And so we're going to walk through how to add those. First, you must turn the scenario to bondable. So by clicking that checkbox, this is now a bondable scenario. Once you have that checkbox selected, you can now click the add option. And once you click the add option, you're going to get a row, and that row is going to be presented with two columns, a dollar limit and a percentage. Once you put your dollar limit in, it's going to be the percentage up to that dollar limit. So in this case, we're saying up to $500,000, we have a bond of 1.02%. Between $500,000 and $2.5 million, we have a bond of 0.8%. So ultimately, this is how you're going to go through and add any bond that you need. If you need to edit anything, you can simply double click and it will allow you to type over that field. If you wanted to delete some of these options, click on the field and simply click the delete button, and that will allow you to delete any remaining rows that you don't need. Now, as mentioned, this is only applying to the current scenario. So once you click save, and if you then access your recap screen, you'll see that that bond has been added into your project. Now, how do you turn that bond on in the database level? Well, for that, you're going to click on Options and Preferences. And once you click on Options Preferences, you'll then get the Recap option here. Select the Recap option, and now you can get in here and you can make some modifications. In this case, you'll choose that jobs are bondable by default. You'll click that checkbox, and then you'll go ahead and click Save. Once you do that, any job from this point moving forward will always come in with a bond, and you'll have to turn it off if you don't need it. If you have any additional questions or you run into any issues as you're setting this information up, please feel free to give us a call on the tech line and we'd be happy to assist you in any way we can. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day.